Welcome back, everybody. Sive here with the Forex Peace Army.com. Let's update our view on euro currency. So you can see, in general, downside action is continuing. As we said previously, that this external factor is working right now. Demand for the safe haven assets for the United States dollar bonds, and so on. So as a result, euro stands under pressure. And yesterday we talked about the predefined targets that market has to reach at least before we start even watching for any bullish signs or something like this. At the same time, for the truth's sake, we have to say that actually the tension around Iran is it's a long story. So now Donald Trump has given them 15 days to make the deal on the nuclear program. And of course, it doesn't mean that it can't break his words of Donald Trump very often promise something, then changing the opinion, and actually chances exist that escalation might start at any point. So occasionally some Iranian leader could say something, and this could make Donald Trump to turn to action. But it was now it is unprecedented levels of the power has been accumulated in the Middle East, and hardly this was made just occasionally. So it's cost a lot to accumulate so big troops around, and it just makes some concern, and whether actually deal in general exists. So maybe this is just disguise. Then an operation will start anyway. So that's the major things that now stands in media. You could read it by yourself in an X, on news media, and so on. So this puts the forex market in some difficult situation, because fundamentally euro currency is not big compared to dollar right now. And if we wouldn't have an Iranian problem, we probably should already would get the possible upward continuation. But we have what we have currently. We have to consider possible next target if the situation will not change. And this will be probably based on the same ABCD pattern, but this time it will be the OP. And OP probably will be very close to this point. So if we take a look at the 4 time frame chart, here's market is almost has completed our COP and target of the butterfly. We just need to wait for a few hours when it will happen. And 1720, 1730 is our first target, and probably this will be the target for the week, because today's Friday already. What is also important, guys, that with this performance, just we'll check this moment. In fact, market has erased the whole previous upward rally that was looking really nice on the euro currency. So it's now dropped right back down. Nominally, grabbers already has been completed just because market taking out with these lows. It was the target of these patterns. You can see it has happened. These lows have been taken. And well, today I think that we do not need to do anything, just need to see when the market will complete this target. And we will see what will happen around. Correspondingly, in a parallel view, we will take a look what's going on in the Middle East, how these two events just could be combined, whether it's some relief maybe or something. If not, here's we have the OP 1613 right there and very close to the lows that I just said. It's 1575, 1613, it's well, somewhere in this point. But in this case, almost all the upside rally will be erased, and well, the picture might change significantly in this case, so we need to keep an eye on this. That's probably all for now. Just let's see what will happen. Final chart on the hourly chart, by the way, you can see that around the same area we have the XOP. It's local ABCD. So previously we talked about OP, if you remember, we talked about this possible mining average amplitude here, but it's market moving lower. It's actually inside ABCD pattern for the butterfly that we are talking about. And the XOP stands 1736, so support cluster and target cluster stands precisely in this area. So just let's see what will happen, whether any reaction will follow.